Hello, gentle ones. I am Gyra, goddess of the spiral. I work in the deepermost level of all fluids on our planet, all fluids in your body, the blood that spirals through your body, the sacred water that spirals in and out every cell in your body, bringing nourishment and taking away wastes and toxins, nourishing and cleansing. I'm here today, this time of the blood moon, and I have gathered the sweet, sweet energy of the red, of the frequency of magenta, which is the highest frequency of grounding and love. The frequency of red, the frequency of purple, they come together and they bring with them a high, wonderful energy to nourish you. And in this time of great change, the time where linear time is falling away, as we move further and further into the fifth dimension, we find ourselves moving into spiral time. And I'm here to align you with spiral time. Unlike linear time, spiral time has no beginning and has no end. It's a form of time, even though it's not any time. Time really doesn't exist. But in your world, you have created time to organize, to help you do what you have to do in an order, to make life as a human being easier. And so we must respect that, and we do respect that. However, you're in a world becoming new, a wonderful, wonderful world, where you're changing rapidly, and you're moving from the third dimension to the fourth, to the fifth. And in the fifth is spiral time. So with this time, this very special time of the blood moon, I have gathered the energy of magenta from the frequencies that moon brought forth into your reality. A beautiful time of a higher level of red. Red being grounded and very, very physical. But within the red is magenta. Magenta. I see magenta in the form of the orchid, the sweet, sweet, delicate orchid. It's just magical indeed, magical magenta. So let's explore spiral time. So I invite you to become aware of your body. Become aware of the spiral energy, all the little spirals and the big spirals that are moving constantly through your body, in the water, in your blood, in your lymph system. These energies in which we reside, these energies in which we assist you, both inside your body and outside of your body. Outside of your body, we make available a coherent spiral within the environment around you. And we offer you help in creating a coherent energy within the spirals inside your body. So take a deep breath now as you feel these spirals of energy. Just slow down and take your time. almost feel the blood spiraling through your veins, through your arteries. Slow down. Slow down. Become comfortable within the spot in which you're sitting or lying. Just scooch a little here, just wriggle a little there. Take your time. We can wait. And breathe. And become aware of your heart, through which your blood moves, through which each pumping action sets that spiral in place that ripples through your body and sets into motion new vibrations, connecting your heart to every cell in your body, to communicating with your brain. So become aware of your heart, and very gently move into your heart. Feel your body. Feel the energy spiraling. Feel your body beginning to move very lightly, very gently, with a spiral motion. Feel the spiral. Feel the motion. Feel the spiral. Feel the motion. Appreciate the water that is the basis of everything in your beautiful body. Appreciate the water. Water, I love you. Water, I thank you. Water, I respect you. Water, I love you. Water, I thank you. Water, I respect you. Water, I love you. Water, I thank you. Water, I respect you. And breathe into your heart. Become aware of yourself moving through the chambers of your heart. Wow. Isn't it fascinating? It's awesome. Awesome. Become aware of yourself becoming lighter and lighter. Feel the motion. Hear the thud, thud, becoming lighter, becoming gentler, slipping into light. And feel yourself just moving through the walls of the chambers of your heart. Become aware of a path, a glistening, beautiful path that is vibrating the energies of magenta. Magenta, from the palest levels of magenta, shades of magenta, magenta with a slight taste to it, magenta with an awesome, delicate smell, aroma that almost brings tears to your eyes. Almost hear a frequency in this tunnel, in this path. Inhale. Just feel all your senses become more intense, but comfortable. nourishing. Be with them. Take it in. It's magical, magical magenta. And breathe. And breathe. Just keep moving down this magical path and find yourself becoming curious, very curious, and you continue moving, and suddenly your path opens up to a clearing, a beautiful clearing within the star-studded night. The sky looks like navy blue with all of the stars just shining. And once again you look up and you go, wow, even the stars are giving off a hue of magenta. Awesome. So as you look around, you see a spot that looks perfect for a bonfire. And you move towards the spot, and magically you manifest some wood. You manifest whatever would be perfect for your bonfire. And you gather around with the bonfire, with those creatures that can be your friends, and human friends. You can manifest those too if you desire. And just sit there and watch the flames begin to manifest. And these flames are rather special because at the inner core of the flames is magenta. Magenta, like the moon was earlier today. It has a red hue, a flame looking quite different than any other flame in a fire that you've ever seen. So let's breathe now and focus on that flame. Just stare at the flame that flutters before you, showing various shades of magenta to somewhat dark purple shades and these delicate, very light shades. But in this moment, your focus somehow becomes mesmerized with the darker shades of magenta. They're drawing you. They're pulling you. They remind you of your shadow self. Take your time now and breathe. Very slowly breathe. Breathe lower and deeper. And enter the place of the pause. The pause. The stillness between the in-breath and your out exhale. And rest in the pause. Hang out there in the pause. Drop in deeply into your soul and ask yourself, what would you like to release into the fire? Take your time. Excuse me. Take your time. Find yourself writing on a piece of paper what you wish to release. Take your time. We can wait. And write it on the paper. And now, when you're ready, crumple the paper. Crumple the paper. And know, whatever was written on the paper really came from linear time. Linear time. Place where old belief patterns, old belief systems reside, often held together by fear. They limit you. You don't need them anymore. You're moving into spiral time. Spiral time, where you can move along. Spiral time, because there really is no time. And you can create an energy of experience which you can revisit, and you can change it. Spiral time, an awesome environment for creating your life the way you want it. So as you watch the paper crackle, as it burns, as it disintegrates, just know you're letting go of old belief systems. You're releasing them into that magical magenta flame, and watching as they crackle and burn, how the flame turns lighter and brighter. And as the smoke moves up through the air, just notice it turns to a very light mist and has a sweet smell, even a sweet taste, as the air around it is transformed. The energy is transformed. You've moved. You've shifted from that third dimension, shifted into fifth dimension. You're in spiral time. We're all shifting and moving into spiral time as we move into the fifth dimension. So the magenta color, the frequency of magenta, will help you adjust to spiral time, making it easier, more comfortable. Your body will feel better. You will have more vitality. Instead of having to cope with the discomforts of third-dimensional human bodies, the dimensions of pain and discomfort, as you move into spiral time, you will feel the frequencies of more joy and love and creativity. So, just breathe. Feel that joy coming in. Feel the excitement of creativity. Feel it, moving up and out of your heart and moving through this very special pathway of communication from your heart to your brain. So you can connect easier with those ideas of creativity, intuition. Just be there. Be there. Feel it. Feel the delicate motions of your body as it's in the energy of spiral. And breathe. And breathe. And in this place of pause, now begin to feel the energy of your exhale. And you're moving out of the pause into the exhale. And become aware you're moving carefully back down the path, moving into the chamber of your heart, breathing, breathing. And as you move through those chambers of your heart, become aware of the impression of a delicate little orchid, a little teacup orchid, tiny orchid, a magenta orchid that seems to be imprinted in one of the chambers of your heart. Just see it there, know it there, and give a nod of gratitude to it. So this is your symbol. And at any time now, when you want to remind yourself you prefer to spend more time in spiral time, just sit quietly and breathe. Go into the pause. Connect with the imprint of the orchid. And as you connect, you will move into spiral time. A journey of magic, magical magenta. You've harnessed, you've engaged the energy, and now you can use it to create a different kind of life for yourself. As you become new, it's there for you to work with you at any time. So with a mental nod to the little teacup orchid, just become aware of yourself back in your space on earth. Become aware of the chair or the bed or the floor. Become aware of that physical level of your body. And just stretch now. Stretch. And know you're different. You've got the tools to live in spiral time. Wonderful. Congratulations, dear gentle ones. It has been my joy and my pleasure being with you, loving you and loving with you. Stay in peace and love. Bye for now.